Same thing, I get to this position here. This time, I'm gonna use this butterfly hook as well as my hands to extend it so his heel doesn't just sit on my ribs, or on the side of my ribs rather, it's gonna sit on the front of my ribs. So I'm gonna extend him out until I feel his heel slip here. Notice his toes, they're still underneath my armpit. I've got a good pinch. His heel sits here, and with this technique, I don't wanna open my body up, I actually wanna stay crunched over. I look to lock onto my bicep and cover the foot. This is like a little cage that's just gonna trap my partner's foot in. Now, all I'm gonna do, this foot, you can do a couple things. You can either put it over your partner's hip, one to kind of almost bait him into attacking your foot to lock him into place, or I can put it on my partner's thigh to make it harder for him to rotate in this direction. All I'm looking to do now is stay crunched up as I look to bring his heel through and I create that rotation. All right. So we're here. I go in, maybe I'll go for this foot, it's not working, or even maybe as I'm going for this, he intentionally pulls his own heel out. He almost does himself in. Heel sits on my ribs. I've still got this butterfly hook in. I look to cover, foot blocks my partner's thigh, and now I look to twist through to hit that Aoki lock. The Aoki lock, while being a different lock, it is technically an inside heel hook. So when it comes to using it in competition, technically heel hooks have to be legal for you to hit this one. In the gi, you can kind of hide your lapel over it and you can be a bit sneaky with it. Although the refs these days, unfortunately, are a bit more savvy to Aoki locks. They used to not catch on to them, but they're pretty savvy to it now. So make sure if you do use that one in a competition setting, make sure it's legal for your relevant division. If you're just training in the gym and there's no rules, then go for it. Just make sure you look after your partners.